read the title of the video, you know what time it is. It's time for my childhood crushes. Volume 1. This will be part 1 of a 4-part series. I will be releasing each childhood crushes video kind of spaced out, and in between I'll have this video, then I'll have 2 other videos, and then a childhood crush video. That's the plan. Now, all could change depending on how awesome my mind can come up with creative ideas. Anyway, let's get into it. I already mentioned these two in a previous video, my Disney Channel sitcoms video, which you should watch, by the way. Jessie from Jessie and Emma from Jessie. For Jessie, it's Debbie Ryan. She's, attractive woman. And, Peyton List is attractive too as Emma. I ain't gonna lie, so I don't really dwell too much into them. I already mentioned them. Next, though, Tiana. Alright. Personal fact, I am a black male. I'm a black young man. Yes, I am. So, I gotta respect and support my black queens out there. And Tiana's one of them. One of my favorite characters, not just because she's black. Okay, that is one factor I should say, but it's because she's smart. She's smart. She's a hard worker, and she's determined. She knows what she wants. She wants to open her own restaurant one day to make her father proud, because her and her father share the bond of cooking, which is a very sweet thing. But also it's because, come on, bro. You're telling me, you look at Tiana, you ain't saying she's not attractive in the slightest. If you're not, you're just denying. Or, you just cannot be into women, which, if you're not, that's cool. But, it's Tiana. And also her singing, and I'm almost there. Almost there. Bro, she got the singing, she has a good singing voice. But also, bro, you saw how she was handling that kitchen? Bro, making the gumbo, freaking, powdering, that's right, I know it is, powder sugaring the beignets, but she was tearing it up. It's bro, it's Tiana. Next, Black Widow, and also just Scarlett Johansson in general from the MCU. My first exposure to Black Widow was, most people, I feel like most people's was the MCU, the Marvel movies. And before y'all try to throw any GOONER any Gooner allegations. No, it's not because of those reasons, because I think she's a cool character. And also, like I said, Kid Me just thought women who could fight was cool, so. But also, it's just her as a character, just kind of cool in general. Furthermore, each film, the development she gets. Next, Nani from Lilo and Stitch. I'm going to say this, because I feel like we need to talk about this. People are like, oh, Disney's Frozen, Frozen, that's the best sisterhood, example that Disney made, Disney's representation of sisterhood and sister love. That is cool, but real ones know that Disney already did it 11 years prior, back in 2002, with Disney's Lilo and Stitch, because Nani is one of the best big sister characters, or best older sibling characters in general. One of the best. You see her and Lilo butt heads as siblings do, but at the end of the day, she still loves Lilo. There are so many scenes that play in my head of their sibling banter, but also sibling deep love for each other. Like the scene of them on the hammock, and she sings, Aloha Hoi, to Lilo, looking at the picture of their parents. Or funny comedy scenes just to show sibling rivalry, or not even rivalry, siblings butting heads. The whole her freaking Lilo hammering the doorway in when Bubbles, that's the social worker that came, and they chased each other after he left. It's go to your room. I'm already in my room. Why don't you get a rabbit instead? At least a rabbit would be better than you. But then she clears it up that Nani said that, she didn't mean it. She cares about Lilo, and Lilo cares about her. Also, Nani's just a great older sibling. She put aside her dreams. She made sure, their parents died, and she made sure to look after her sibling. That's what real siblings do. That's what it means to be an older sibling. Even if you have stuff you want to do, you put aside that stuff and make sure your family is doing well, your siblings. And also, come on now, Nani's just an attractive woman. I like how also, the art design of Lilo and Stitch, it's not your I don't want to say your basic, or your not basic, your usual Disney kind of design film, the watercolors and the character designs, they have a bit of different body types is what I'm referring to. Because if you were to compare some of Disney princesses to Nani, well, different body types, but I was Nani's just attractive. I'm not even mad to admit it, she's just attractive. Enough said. Next, April O'Neil, 2012, because that was my first introduction to Ninja Turtles. Because I'm an '07 kid, so I grew up with 2012 Ninja Turtles. She's cool, Just thought she was a cool teen. I was like Donnie, we both had a crush on her. Thought she was cool. She was funny. Also when she got powers and when Splinter was teaching her, how to fight and stuff, that was cool too. She had the fan. But also, since I said I'm '07 and 2012 was my introduction, then 2014, I also had a crush on 2014 live action April from the live action Ninja Turtle movie, played by Megan Fox. That was my actual like crushing moment of Megan Fox because I didn't really remember her from the Transformer movies. I watched them, don't get me wrong, but I don't remember her. Like people like, man, everyone had a crush on Megan Fox from as Michaela from the Michael Bay Transformer films. I didn't because I was mainly just remembering the robots, the Autobots and the Decepticons in Shia LaBeouf. My crush for Megan Fox came from April O'Neil. Y'all can try to, say I'm lying to myself all you want. It's the truth. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. And the last time I checked, I don't have wings, nor can I just lift off the air like Superman. Next, Zendaya. Like I said, I stated that Zendaya. I had a little crush on her in my Disney Channel sitcom video, but I reiterate it here again. Yes, I had a crush on Zendaya. And for your information, yes, I'm very happy. I'm happy and supportive that Zendaya and Tom Holland got together. I'm happy for them. They make a good couple. I'm not one of those crazy people who are like, Zendaya, Zendaya, why? I wasn't one of those people. Some of them people were acting insanely crazy, and I'm like, y'all, she doesn't know you. That's like with Taylor's. I'm not a Swift fan by any means, but that's like with Taylor Swift fans when she got her and Travis Kelsey got engaged. Some of them were happy, and some of them were like, Taylor, no, no. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all, but no, I'm happy for Zendaya. What solidified my crush on Zendaya was her as Casey Undercover, because, she was funny. But then seeing her in the MCU, Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, I was like, oh my God, Zendaya. Like, little kid me was just excited to see more Zendaya. What can I say, man? Next, Vanessa Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. I mean, it's Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. She was also had the same voice actor as Marceline Olivia Olsen from Adventure Time. Who Marceline is also one of them, but we won't get into Marceline until another childhood crush video. But I mean, she's like, though she's both embarrassed by her dad, but also loves her dad, which is kind of just typical, just teenage behavior. Notice I said teenage, not just teenage girl. That's teenagers in general. It's Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. Like, she's pretty. But not just because she's just pretty, but also just like, she's just a cool character in general. Next up, Wendy Corduroy from Gravity Falls. If you watch my favorite childhood Disney shows, Cartoon Edition video, you already know I mentioned Wendy in that video when talking about the Gravity Falls segment. But come on, bro. Like, I cannot be the only one who as a kid had a crush on Wendy. I felt just like Dipper having a crush on Wendy. I was like, bro, me and Dipper were in the same boat, even though we were different ages at the time. We were in the same boat. And also, me and him hated Robbie, bro. Like, all my homies hate Robbie from freaking Gravity Falls, bro. We all thought that Wendy could do better. I mean, obviously, it was going to be clear that Wendy wasn't going to get with Dipper because age difference. But still, it's a nice showcase of having a crush on as a kid, having a crush on an older friend, an older friend's sibling or something, you know what I mean, an older person in general, which is fine as long as the older person doesn't reciprocate the same feelings to you, because that would be very, very weird. Next, last but not least, I mean last for this video, but not last for childhood crushes, Honey Lemon and Gogo Tamago from Big Hero 6. Honey Lemon is a nerdy girl. I like myself nerdy girls because I too am a nerd. You probably couldn't tell by the channel, but yes, I'm a nerd. But not also that. It's not like, oh, she's a girl in STEM. But no, cause she's a girl in STEM. That's cool. As a kid, I was interested in STEM. I still am a little bit to this day. But as a kid, I was into like STEM and stuff. To see a girl like that was pretty cool because I like intelligent women. I like all types of women. Except bad quality like toxicity and all that. But I like all types of women. So seeing an intelligent girl on screen is cool, and also I like girls with glasses because I have glasses too, but not just and like I said, I like all types of different women. But Honey Lemon is just cool, she was I liked her bubbly personality, but also it was like I thought her little purse was cool. How she made like the little chemical. What are those things? Chemical balls, and they could like switch colors and stuff. I thought that was cool. And then also you got Gogo Tamago, who ain't gonna lie, I like my girls with a little bit of attitude. I can't lie. I like her little attitude, but she wasn't all just attitude. She was also just cool. It's like I like my little cool girls with attitude. You know, I like my women cool with attitude. So it's just like, but also just her power, like her on her little spin disc thing, like how fast she was, and you know the way she was like able to take control of the situation, like when they're getting chased by that guy in the Tabuki mask, who is later revealed to be Callahan. But you know, in the beginning, she takes over the car and just starts, freaking Tokyo drifting. I just thought she was cool. It's like I said, bro, attitude, like certain types of attitudes I like, from women. Like I like a girl with a little bit of attitude, So, but yeah, but yeah, this is the end of volume one of my childhood crushes. There's gonna be more parts, as I stated previously. This will be a four-part series. This is the first volume, so there's gonna be three more, but they won't come out all at once. They will be spaced out between videos. So I do mean they will be spaced out between videos. I'm not gonna do part two after I release part one. Like I'll do a couple videos, release a few videos, and then part two will come out because it's gonna be good, and because I don't want to just do a string of childhood crushes videos all at once. That's not as really a fun idea. Plus, you want the anticipation and the excitement. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts were on my childhood crushes. Also, as a bonus, I want some of you guys, yes, you, to tell me your childhood crushes in the comments down below as well. And like I said, there's still plenty of more to come because it's a four-part series, but you'll just have to wait until volume 2 comes out, whenever that is. I'm just kidding. I have a plan for when it comes out, but you don't need to know that. Until then, this has been SJE07. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Nani Pelikai, teach me some surfing lessons, please! Hey, pal, I think you need a drink. You look a little bit thirsty there. Ooh.